Hi lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stronad and here is Bellistic G's where I spill it all. Guys, don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys where this couple actually got a lot of people talking on TikTok. They've been married for quite some time after having 6 children. They're getting a divorce and this actually got a lot of people talking. Guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and don't forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes, guys, so please share this video, subscribe, and let's get into it.
So there is a social media family. They have 6 kids, and 6 boys to be precise, and they look like they're all under the age of 6. So she just literally had a baby back at the end of November. So this is the mom, this is all 6 boys, and this is the dad. This is the dad who did not go through pregnancy at all. He didn't grow any babies at all. I was alerted to this family because someone tagged me in Mahogany, that is the wife's name. She made a post on Instagram, and this is the post that I was tagged in. Okay, so this is Mahogany, and this is her Instagram post. She says, after 8 years of marriage, I'm getting a divorce. Since the onset of November 2023, which is when she had that last child, my husband has been involved in an affair with a fellow participant from his comedic endeavors. Notice she did not say he's having an affair with a woman. This is not an isolated instance, but rather a recurrent pattern of behavior. Despite the gravity of this situation, it was the final incident that compelled me to take this decisive action. Over the span of our decade-long journey together, I have been subjected to various forms of disheartening behavior, and throughout this ordeal, I maintain my silence and remain steadfast in my loyalty to my husband, all in an attempt to shield his public image from the taint of such scandal. In spite of my husband's failings, my affection for him remained unshakable. I conceived a family with him, nurturing the hope that he would evolve into the man his persuasive words suggested, but his actions contradicted. As profoundly painful as this experience is, I am confident that better days lie ahead for me. I have devoted these past years to upholding my commitment to my husband, expressing my love for him, and fostering our family. Regardless of any slanderous accusations he may seek to level against me, my devotion to my husband throughout our marital journey has been unequivocal and unwavering. When the time is right, I will share more about my personal journey. To our amazing audience who has accompanied Justin and I over the years, we will endeavor to share our co-parenting journey with you across all our shared platforms and channels. I am deeply grateful for your prayers and the consistent support that you have extended to my family and I as I turn the page on this chapter, and I'm stepping into a new era of freedom and liberation with heartfelt gratitude, Mahogany. That was a lot of words, but something that sticks out to me, because like I said, I don't know these people. This isn't the first time. That's what she says in here. But she kept popping out kids one after another. Actually, there's twins in there, maybe 2 sets of twins in there. So if he is stepping out on you, why are you continuing to have babies? I don't know, but that's what she did. So apparently they're also a Christian family. Like you see, they have a Bible verse here. But I want to hear from Justin. Justin put out his own statement. Let's see what it is. He says, as the new year unfolds, it's brought with it a time for deep reflection and important life decisions. I've embarked on a journey of self-discovery, asking myself fundamental questions about who I am and what I truly desire from life. Looking back on the past decade, I realized how much of my energy was devoted to building businesses, churches, social media presence, and brands. Yet, in this pursuit, I've inadvertently neglected to nurture my own inner growth. After 8 years of marriage, I've reached the difficult conclusion that it's time for me to move on and seek a divorce. This decision was not arrived at lightly. It was a product of extensive self-examination, prayer, and seeking wise counsel. I understand that letting go of the image of my marriage is daunting, but after much contemplation, I've recognized that my love has waned, and it's essential for me to pursue a path that aligns with my heart. I am incredibly proud of the accomplishments of the last 8 years, most notably being a father to my amazing and handsome sons, Justin Jr., Marcel, Mateo, Milo, Miles, and Maverick. They are the true beacons of my life's work. I am not without flaws, nor have I ever claimed to be. I own my mistakes, including an emotional affair with a colleague. It's important to emphasize that my choice to get a divorce is rooted in my earnest desire for a fresh start and to focus on my personal healing journey and future endeavors. I extend my deepest gratitude to all our supporters. Your unwavering support has been the cornerstone of the Jacksons of Atlanta's success. The legacy we built together will continue to thrive. Your support throughout the years has been invaluable, and for that I am truly grateful. I am eternally grateful. This statement was such a mess. This is terrible. He's talking about inner growth and finding something that aligns with himself and all of that after putting 6 babies in her. He had an emotional affair right when she was about to pop out a baby, so no telling when it was actually started up. And he says with a colleague, he's being kind of, murky around there. He's being obscure. So there's some effery going on. Talking about he's building churches and a business and what he said, businesses, churches, social media presence and brands, and a bunch of dang on kids that who's going to be mostly responsible for, I don't know. But like I said, he didn't have the babies. She did. And I'm sure she did with the thought that she was going to be with him forever, I guess. But this is another cautionary tale of why you don't have so many dang on kids in this day and age. And why do these people keep having these affairs? These affairs keep coming out. This age of Aquarius has highlighted that. A lot of things are coming to light, and these divorces keep popping. So this person said, you cheated on her, but you need a healing journey. Exactly. So this person says, nah, my blood is boiling. When did you realize this path wasn't aligned with your heart? After baby 3 and 4 or 5 and 6? I'm over you in words. This person says, looking like he the one that gave birth, can't stand him, knew he was flawed. Because remember, he's not the one that gave birth to a baby. He did not build any babies. This person says, I saw this coming a long time ago. The skits was feeling too real to me. Like I said, I don't watch them. I don't know anything about these people. But I just wanted to point that out, that they do these skits on their social media, and folks were, I guess, given a side eye. This person towards the bottom, male, says, those skits were a thinly veiled excuse to be sexual with that young lady. He ain't had nobody fooled. This person says, sad, at no point in his statement did he actually apologize to his wife. Why people want people to apologize knowing that they're wrong? It would just be an empty apology. It wouldn't mean anything. It wouldn't mean anything at all because the damage has been done. No, I'm sorry is going to fix it. This person said, who would give you counsel to leave a woman with 6 kids? This is embarrassing, and you gotta be the sorriest N-word this side of the planet. May you get everything that comes with divorce tenfold. Now, Kayla says, but serious question, and she's saying this on Mahogany's page. She says, but serious question, why get a divorce? Why not just be poly, keep your husband and your household together? It's in a man's nature. Y'all can discuss an arrangement that works best for your dynamic, but to give everything away you've been building for the past 10 years because there's another woman, which is in a man's nature, to me, is unfair to you. It's unfair to her to just give it away. And somebody was like, well, I'll be damned. And somebody else says, girl, shut the F up. And then Cindy says, oh, please, being that desperate for a man, for a cheater. And then Kayla says, I mean, she been doing it. She just didn't know. Now just put some structure to it. And she says, it's at least she can continue to grow her family and not have to put her children through all that. It's an option. Y'all be so quick to throw away the baby with the bathwater, then be out here stressed. See, She's trying to alleviate the stress. Yeah. So that's this story. The Jacksons of Atlanta, with all these kids, 0 of which he created and built in his body. All right, you guys go ahead and weigh in. And I didn't mean that as a joke. Y'all weigh in. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
So are y'all familiar with that family channel on here and Instagram, the Jacksons? Listen, they are getting a divorce. They're breaking up. And they both put out statements on the same day, but the statements are polar opposite to each other, okay? So the wife put out a statement, which I'm putting here so you can pause to read, but summary, they are getting divorced because that nigga been cheating. He been fucking on one of the people he do his little acting skits with, and he been cheating. His statement, to sum it up, you can read it here, is that he fell out of love. It's a daunting task to be getting divorced, but he's tired of putting up with the image, and he fell out of love, and he's ready to start a new chapter in his life. Bitch, it took you 6 kids to realize you was falling out of love with me? 6. They got 6 kids. They just had a motherfucking baby. And I want you to go look at him. And listen, I don't judge. You know how I roll over here. Okay? Motherfucker. My bad. But that's all I know.
We're going to be talking about this family today because this is actually insane. And this might sound mean, but hear me out. I would be so pissed having 6 kids. Just for a man to go cheat on me and then dip while you're staying at home raising the kids. Back-to-back pregnancies, going through hell. I don't think people understand what reproductive abuse is. It's a way that men will literally trap a woman into having so many kids. She'll be busy with the kids. I can do whatever I want. And that's what happened to her. She was stuck home with kids while he's out there playing around. I would be livid, like, irritating to have the kids. And how are you a man, a father, that's gonna cheat on your own wife and raise 6 boys into being men? That woman went through hell. While people are gonna be like, kids are a blessing, I agree. But 6 of them, yeah, that's a headache too. But yeah, reproductive abuse is a thing. And usually men will put women through hell when it comes to pregnancies, having children, just to F around. Not saying this is 100% them or this happens to so many people that have a lot of kids, no. But, I mean, it's pretty common. Split the kids. Don't let him live in peace. Because that's exactly what he's going to do. Once he leaves her with 6 kids, he's going to be living in peace and freedom while she's tied down. I don't feel like cheating is the only issue here. The other issue is just you put her through so much just to betray her. And now you know you're going to be leaving her with 6 kids for her to be the sole main caretaker. 6 kids under 5, by the way. You're definitely taking half. And how those kids may feel. Now she has to deal with that too. Such a shame.
Now, I don't know if y'all are familiar with this family. It says it's the Jackson family or whatever. But like this lady has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 children because she got 1 on the way. And she posted that she's divorcing her husband because apparently he was cheating on her when he started his little comedy thing or whatever. And she talked about how she went through a decade long of, you know, trials and tribulations per se with her husband. She thought having a family with him would make things better. In so many words, in this statement that she made, you can tell that this woman probably kept having children thinking that it would keep him, or probably thinking that it would make him love her more. Okay. And this is why, like, I've been married twice. This is why I feel like, and I really try to explain to women why, for one, it is important for you to realize marriage is not something that you need in your life. And then 2, never wrap your identity into marriage and your husband. I did it when I was married to my ex-husband. My whole identity was, oh, I'm a married woman. But I really was a single married woman. This woman more so was more alone and unhappy than she was with just the vanity of being married. A lot of Black women like to, you know, put the facade of like, oh, honey, I got the ring, you know, my man, we happy, da, da, da. But in closed doors, you going through hell. And it's just so unfortunate, like, to see that she has 6 children that she's going to have to take her on her own. I can already tell that the custody battle is going to be a struggle, as well as child support. She's going to go through hell to get child support. This is why I try to explain to women why it is important to never let a man take you out of the game. I don't give a damn if you door dashing while your kids are at school, or you working part-time as a teller at the bank from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You need to always keep some form of money, because a man will eventually decide if he wants you or don't want you no more. Like, and quiet as it's kept, most women stay in marriages based on the tolerance of a man. And like she said, she been through a lot, and her love was unwavering and unshakable. That's true. I went through it too. I knew I should have got out of my marriage probably in year 4, but I stayed till year 7, and I didn't walk away. He filed for divorce. I would have still been staying, even though he came home with makeup on his shirt. Even though he told me he didn't want to pay bills no more, he wanted us to live as roommates, I was still willing to do it, all because I had the idea that this is my husband. I got a husband. But I really hate to see this happen, because this is going to, I hope it makes her stronger. But I can tell with this woman having this many kids under the age of like 10 or 5, and with her probably not working hardly a day in her life, really, I would say, because she said that they met like when she was like young, straight out of high school or something, and she was a party girl and he was like a churchy boy or whatever. And, you know, she probably fell in that, you know, institutional image of like, oh, I just want to be a stay-at-home wife, have a baby, and, you know, go from there, whatever case may be, who knows. But to let a man sit up here and get you pregnant this much back to back, knowing that you have problems in your marriage, it's just, like, sometimes I feel like as women, you got to take some sort of accountability yourself, like married or not. Like, a lot of people try to dig on single mothers, like, oh, you should have learned to pick the right guy. You, as married women, y'all got to hold married women accountable too. Like, you can't be sitting up here just getting pregnant thinking that this is going to change the course of y'all relationship and maybe y'all will get better. Like, y'all didn't learn nothing from Lisa from Married to Medicine when she was trying to get pregnant, thinking that would keep Dr. whatever his name home. No, he was out here playing with little boy's tail. But like, women have really got to wise up when it comes to marriage. I don't care if you're trying to be a trad wife, a stay-at-home girlfriend, stay-at-home wife, soft life, hard week, soft life, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. At the end of the day, your life is contingent upon how long that man is willing to deal with you. Period. I don't care. All these girls, y'all can sit up here and say, oh, me and my man, we happy in our marriage. My man, thank you to my man. It's all good until that nigga say he tired, or he don't want you no more. And then this fuck niggas, I'm on my grind, standing on business, da 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 da. Stop wrapping your identity and your full life into marriage. Continue to be your own person, and take control of your body. Just because you married don't mean that you just file up and lay up and have 7, 8, 9 kids. Like, it's just to me, I just think it's not plausible. Like, when I was married, I tried to secretly get my tubes tied, right? But at my doctor's office, I had signed a waiver to get my tubes tied, because at the time it was going to be 3. But when we got to the doctor, because I had to have cesareans, when we got to the hospital for my pre-op, I had to sign paperwork over again. And my ex-husband was there. My husband was there with me at that time, and he was looking at me crazy like, are you finna sign, you know, paperwork to get your tubes tied? And I kept trying to inadvertently tell the nurse, like, oh, I've already signed paperwork, my paperwork's complete, you know, just so she could get the picture, like, stop asking me this shit in front of him. But she was like, oh, well, no, we need to, you know, we have our own separate paperwork. So I did not get my tubes tied, because I knew my ex-husband was gonna have an issue with it. But women, like, y'all have seriously, if you know you having a hard time in your marriage, please stop getting pregnant. Just stop having these kids. Like, there's 6 kids. Like, yes, she gonna get food stamps, she gonna get Medicaid, but where is the income gonna come in at? And she about to have this baby, so she gonna be out of work again. And I know she probably gonna want to run to work, like, God knows how long she's been out of the working you know, field and stuff like that. I don't know what skills she carries. I mean, maybe she can be a content creator and make decent money from that, but it's still gonna be hard, because keeping up creating content is a lot, and then still trying to run after these many kids under 10 where they're not self-sufficient, they're still in pull-ups and all that kind of stuff. I really hope and pray she gets a really good amount of alimony as well as child support from this man, because sis is going to need it. Like, this is just heartbreaking. I really hate to see it, but I'm not surprised. Like, this is what happens when women give their all into a marriage knowing that their man does not deserve all of them, or knowing that the man has tarnished, right, the amount of love that he should be getting from her. Like, I'm sure she has fallen out of love with this man a multitude of times, knowing the stuff that they done been through. Being together for a decade, you gonna go through some shit. Y'all done put your hands on each other. Y'all done moved in, moved out with each other. Like, you done stayed at your mama house for a little bit. He done went to his homeboy house for a little bit. Y'all done been through things in that long period of time. Because even in 7 years, you go through them same kind of things. So anybody that's been married longer than 5 years, you done been through all of those, like, types of things in your marriage. And just to walk away broken, your youth stolen from you, your earning potential really shot because of all the little children that you have to take care of, it's just really sad. Like, this is all the more confirmation of why I need to finish writing my book about divorce for Black women, because this is just like, we have really got to wise up. Now, white women typically, when they get divorced, they walk away with a pretty decent amount of money. Like, they get away with it a lot. But when Black women, we typically walk away with nothing. So, ladies, y'all have got to start, when y'all start getting these income taxes and all that type of shit, be smart, man. The way you able to pay to go do a night nanny and all this kind of shit, pay to see a financial planner or a financial advisor once a year, or a CPA. Pay somebody to go over your finances with you. Pay somebody to review your finances with you, your life insurance policies, all that shit once a year. When you get your tax money, like, be diligent, because at the end of the day, marriage is based on a contract and how much that man is willing to still deal with you. Yes, I know women file for the divorce mostly, but a lot of women stay in marriages because of financial, like, issues. They don't want to be by themselves. They don't want to have the embarrassment of being, like, in a failed marriage, and they don't want to financially take care of bills on their own because they got so many kids. The one thing I did learn and that I researched when I was going through a divorce was why do women struggle so much after divorce. It was all finances. Everything that I found, from, Pew Research all the way up to YouTube, just women talking like old school stuff, like from the 80s and 90s on TV shows and stuff, finances is the number one reason why women struggle. And I just really feel like women, ladies, you have got to, no matter how much soft life you want, you have got to be on your cue, keeping up your money, and stop having all of these children, because it is a possibility he could leave you one day. It's cute and it's fun to be blissful in your marriage, but please stop laying up getting pregnant and knowing that if something happens, you got to take care of the kids on your own.
So lovely. Sometimes when I see a lot of something like this, going on, when I see a lot of things like this, especially, successful marriages and all of that falling apart, I keep on asking myself, like, what is it that men really want? Like, what is it that men want? What do you guys actually want? So these people, this couple, apparently they are actually social media couples. They've been on social media, trying to know how it is on it. And I've been following them for quite a long time now. And this couple are just one of my, best and inspiring. What actually got me triggered, what actually got me, to be hooked on the channel, is the fact that she actually gave birth to 6 children in 4 years. Like 6 children. So you met this young lady, then you decided to start a family with this young lady. She's so cool-headed, you are cool-headed. Okay, along the way you guys fell in love and you decided to start up a family. Then 4 years into your relationship, you decided, like, you guys own the most beautiful gift on this earth, like 6 children. She was actually pregnant, November period, and I think she just gave birth not quite long. And because if you see most of her videos or pictures, she just gave birth not quite long, So you guys had this amazing children, beautiful children together. You decided to start up a social media stuff together, like, building the dream, the ever, finally ever after, so what do they call it? You decided to build this dream. And I don't know why it's always men are the first people that will just try to destroy a beautiful family. I don't know what they are actually looking at elsewhere. Like, God have given you this woman, a life partner. You guys have kids together, like 6 children together. You guys are building wealth together. What else are you looking for outside? You want to go outside and start afresh? You want to go outside to start a new family, to get involved with another lady, then you start building your life with that same lady. After, when you now fell out of love, you leave that same lady and go out to, like, what is actually the problem? Is it that you people do not want family? Like, is it that men do actually not want to be committed? Guys do not want to be committed. Like, seriously. Guys do not want to be committed anymore. They often do something like this. That is why a lot of women, most especially, just want to remain single. A lot of women just want to, be focused and not to be emotionally damaged. Who could tell this lady that somebody like this, they've been together for quite a long time, they have built their work together, have beautiful kids, like, can do this to her? Is filing for a divorce. Cheating in what aspect of life? Like, cheating. Like, what is it that you're looking for outside that your wife do not have? What is actually the problem? When he was asked, he said that he felt out of love. He felt out of love. You never felt out of love when you were impregnating this lady, and after which she gave you 6 children. You never felt out of love. You wanted to go out there and explore. Just 4 years. Like seriously. What is it again that you want to explore? Why is it that you people do not want to explore before getting married? Why not just do all your exploration? Then when you get married, you are married and just remain in that marriage. Like, seriously, this is just getting out of hand. And a lot of people ask, oh my goodness, a lot of women are just single. There are a lot of men that want to be child-free. Why wouldn't they option out for child-free? Who wants to give birth to a child and the parent and the father will not be there in the child's life? There is no woman who wants to give birth to a child and deprive that child of the both parents being in his or her life. No woman will want that for her child. It's all circumstances. It's all something like this. It's all greed. I want to explore. I want to check out there. I want to know if there is something better of what I have in the house. This is 2024 and something like this is happening. I know of some, this thing is just something that, I don't know what is actually wrong with men. There's some couple that, she just gave birth. Like, she just gave birth. It's not even up to two weeks she gave birth. The husband is already filing for a divorce. Like, what kind of pretending is this? You saw a woman through pregnancy and all of that. This woman alone taking care of the kids. And all you could do to her to appreciate all her work is to file for a divorce. You guys are apparently doing the same job. You guys are all influencers. She's even doing the extra job, bringing in it. Do you know how it feels to carry a human being in your body for 9 months? Do you know how it feels? And with that, she actually joined you in all whatever you people do to make ends meet. And all you could do is to serve her breakfast. And all you could do is to cheat. Like, how do you even feel comfortable cheating on your wife? How do you feel comfortable to do that? Like, don't you even think about those children that you guys have together? Why cheating? Why cheating on your woman? Don't even think about that. Don't you see your kid's face when you do that? How do you even cope after doing such thing that you come home and see your babies? Oh, daddy. Like, seriously? Man. When I saw this, I was like, oh, wow, such a beautiful family. 6 boys. What do you think those boys will learn? Okay, those boys will just grow up and like, okay, it's just so normal to, get married and leave the woman, or get married and get a divorce. It's just so normal. What kind of a society are we building for these upcoming ones? What kind of society are we? This is why they keep on telling women, give birth to the ones you know you can take care of, because at the end of the day, these people would leave the child for you, and you are just going to be alone with this child to take care of them alone. This is why before you give birth to a child, you have to think of how many children you want to give birth to, or how many children you want to bring into this world. Because some of these guys don't even care about those kids anymore. They don't care. You just end up being a single baby mama, taking care of those plenty children you give birth to alone. Like seriously. What do you guys want? And when Child Free by Choice women try to post something on internet, you guys, you'll be the first person to come for them. Why would they go child free if they keep on receiving this kind of treatment? They know something like this will make someone not to even get married to bear children. Because how will she cope with these 6 children? Because she's just going to be the one to do the main job. Because a man to take care of kids? No way, they can't do it better than a mother. You're going to fall out of love from this person. Why are you encouraging this person to bring out children that she will just end up being the only person to take care of this child? And that means he's been cheating all along. You have a pregnant wife at home, a woman that is carrying the seed that you planted, and you have the nerves to cheat. This woman, she doesn't sleep comfortably. She does not even eat what she wants to eat. She feels sick at any slight thing. She has children to take care of, and you have the nerves to cheat on her. And when you ask, you say you fell out of love with her. What is this? What is this? This is absolutely not nice. This is why there are a lot of single women they just want to be free from all this torture. They want to be free from all this emotional abuse. They want to be free. They don't want to bring a child into this world for the child not to have all the basis or to feel all the parental love the child actually deserves. This is why there are a lot of them. And later you ask a lot of women, I think women are not getting married. Who wants to get married, and after which your partner will just tell you that, oh my goodness, I feel out of love from you. Who want to do that despite the fact that you guys even have children, not even child, kids together? Seriously? Seriously? If you're a man, you're watching this right now, you just have to think about all of this. This is not right. This is not nice. And if you're a woman, please make sure you're giving birth to a child you can personally take care of, because nobody knows the future. Nobody knows what is going to happen. Somebody might just wake up one day and tell you that he has finally fell out of love from you. I just want to go out there and start over again. What? Seriously? And everybody's asking the reason why there is a lot of Child Free by Choice women. Everybody's asking why there are a lot of single women. Isn't it better if you're single than all this emotional torture that a teenager or a kid will... Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe, leave your thought in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next one.